The first type of woman you should never have anything to do with on my list today is a desperate woman. Now, my kings, generally, when people are desperate, they will be willing to do any and everything for that thing they are desperate for, regardless of what it is. That is the same way it is for a desperate woman. Whatever it is that she's desperately looking for from you, she'll be willing to do any and everything for it, even if it means barter trade, anything at all, even if it means hurting you. That is what desperation can lead to. And because of that, you shouldn't be caught doing anything at all with a desperate woman. And how do you know a woman is desperate? You would notice that whatever it is she's desperate about, she will always pop it up in conversations. She would always look for a way to make sure she chips it in every conversation the both of you have. If it is marriage, you get her talking about marriage as soon as you meet her. If it is money, anything at all that it is that she's desperate for, you would notice that that thing will pop up in conversations with her more often. And now when you notice that, you know that you have to withdraw yourself from such a woman, because that is really, really dangerous. Dealing with a desperate woman is one of the most dangerous things that you can involve yourself with. That is why you should never, ever be with a desperate woman, regardless. Another type of woman you should never have anything to do with is a needy woman. Now, my kings, this is just very simple. A needy woman will be with you only because of whatever it is she needs from you. If it is money, and mostly it is money, or emotional support, whatever it is that she's needy for, that will be the reason she will be with you. It will not be genuine at all. So if you, on the other hand, you're taking her seriously and you now even go to the point of going down with her, she's going to tax you even more. She would start feeling entitled because now she is needy and she has offered you something. So she would believe that because of that thing she's offered you, you have to do more for her. Then you get her being more demanding. And here is where it gets even more dangerous. For a needy woman, the moment you satisfy that her need, let's say for example, she needs money, she needs that support, she needs someone to pull her out of poverty, and then you finally pull her out of poverty because of course she's your woman. You're trying all you can do to make sure she's also doing well on her end, and now she starts doing well. She's going to begin to show you characters that you start to wonder if that is the same woman you fell in love with. This is because that is when she starts being her real self. Whatever it is that she needs from you, she's already gotten it. You've established her. She's now a woman of her own. So now she starts feeling big. She starts feeling she can do without you because remember, you've established her. Now she's gotten that thing she wants from you. And the other part of it is also that even if you are also providing that for her, but she finds someone else who provides even better than you do. If it is money, let's say someone who is richer. If it is emotional support, someone who is more available, she's going to tilt towards that person, leaving you behind. And by that time, maybe you might have invested a lot, maybe you might have just done too much, or you might have fallen so in love with her that it will be very difficult for you to move on. And then you will end up being hurt. That is why you should definitely stay away from needy women. Even in this case, it is not even advisable that you have a needy woman for a one-night stand, because she's going to keep coming back and she's going to just worry your life in general. That is why you should definitely always stay away from needy women. Another type of woman you should never have anything to do with is a woman you do not share the same principles and values with. Now, my kings, especially when you want to take things serious, you have to make sure that the woman you're being with is a woman that believes in what you believe in, have the same faith as you, and understands your principles and your values. This is because you are hoping to have something long-term with this woman. So if that be the case, you have to make sure the both of you agree to a great extent. But with a woman who doesn't believe in what you believe in, who the both of you do not share the same faith, the same principles, the same values, there's always going to be conflict. The both of you would always misunderstand each other, because what she feels is okay will not be okay with you, and what you feel is okay will not be okay with her, and that is going to be hell on earth. And that is why the both of you should not even have anything to do with each other at all. The moment you notice, or while you are discussing with a woman, she tells you the things she believes in, and you notice you don't believe in those things, and you find out that her principles don't really match yours, her values don't match yours, the things you think are wrong, she thinks is right, or she doesn't see anything wrong with the things that you think are wrong, then you have to make sure you stay away from her, because she's definitely not the woman for you. And here is the thing: if you do not stay away from her, it is going to be havoc. It is going to be disaster at the end of the day. Because if you end up going down with her before you let her go, it is going to create even more issues. Now she would feel like she already has something with you. You both have shared something. And now when you're letting her go, she will feel like you're dumping her. That is why at the early stages, the moment you notice that the both of you do not agree to a lot of things, you have to immediately let her go. Now, the last type of woman you should never have anything to do with on my list today is a woman who believes in and practices black magic. Now, my kings, this thing is gradually becoming a norm in our modern times. A woman who believes in black magic, voodoo, juju, kayamata here and there, moving from one spiritual house to another, having even waist beads that are spiritual, anklets, bracelets. All these things are gradually becoming a norm in our modern times. That is why you need to be very careful out there and make sure you don't entangle yourself with a woman like this. Because here's the thing: if she's willing to do all this for favor, for getting men's attention, you know definitely she can be willing to do anything and everything, even if it has to do with you. That is why you have to make sure you stay away from such a woman. The moment you notice in the conversation that you're having with a woman that she believes in all these dark, diabolic things, you have to make sure to detach yourself from her immediately, because it is just too much of a risk to take for the pleasure you want to get from her or for the long term. Because now, if you want to do it for a long term with her, that is even more dangerous. That is why, my kings, you have to stay away from such women. So that's it for this video, my kings. These are 4 types of women you should never have anything to do with. Please do let me know if you found this video interesting and informative as well. Do well to subscribe if you haven't done that already. Turn on the notification bell, like this video, drop a comment down below, share this video with your family and friends, and see you in the next one. Bye.